Falcons. What do you win if you get this best of 5? Well, you're guaranteed top 3. Pretty big deal, especially if you are a Falcons fan. Let's jump into our Scuff Pick'ems and get this one officially on the docket. Rosalie, who are you feeling in this fight?
I'm glad you said feeling because this is definitely a vibe pick. I'm going to go with Riyadh Falcons. I think they have a crazy run.
Whoa. You think lightning strikes twice?
I like it.
I like it.
FaZe will have a loser's record run. They're fine.
I'm loving the Falcons story, but FaZe has been looking so good in respawn. I'm phasing up again.
Yeah, give me FaZe. I just said I think Simp is going to have a special one. FaZe, take it.
Do we have more FaZe fans out there?
Oh yeah, Vegas showed up today.
Specifically.
Or who wants to cheer on Alluka with me? I'm riding with the Falcons. FaZe will make it out of the losers bracket.
Right?
For now, we get it locked in on the stage with the one and only guy.
To the top 3. Coming to the stage first from Riyadh. Make some noise for the Falcons. Exnid, Kismet, Alluka, and Cellium. The Falcons have came out here in champs and has surprised everyone, and they are showing us all that they are here to play. Don't count out the Falcons, everybody.
This might be the first weekend we've seen every player on Falcons at their peak. Exnid has just been getting better and better as the season goes on. Cellium finally now hitting his peak, and the Cellium index is reactivated, and 99 Kiz is here to help them through that S&D. Alluka might be that final piece. We'll see if he can do it again today, Guy.
Let's see if he can get it done. I would love to see some 99 Kids in Vegas. We'll see if he can reach max form, and he's gonna need to. Because get loud, Vegas, because here comes FaZe. Abuza, 04, Draza, and Simp. FaZe Vegas in their hometown. They don't care if you're cheering. They don't care if you're booing, because they're gonna come out on this stage and do what they gotta do. FaZe up.
Listen, CDL fans, what more could you want? Simp versus Cellium for a spot in the top 3. Cellium's gun was red hot yesterday. Simp looking for an answer in this match, going for his 3rd world championship to join elite company. FaZe, the hometown team, taking the stage.
It's so much on the line right now, and in Vegas, you guys understand the stakes. It's high. Everyone's going all in. So place your bets, put your picks in the chat.
In this matchup, player to watch, at least on Falcons side, might be Exton for me. If you saw the screenshot of the video of his eyes yesterday, that guy was seeing the future, bro.
Oh yeah, he was seeing the future. Yeah, he was destroying the future.
Dude, that one shot at him, I'm like, well, holy hell. I've never seen someone more locked in my life,
Guys,
Joe.
this guy plays with passion, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I thought his eyes were gonna pop out of their sockets. He'll look to get turned. And listen, this is, you want a spot on the FaZe roster next year? I might need a 0.5 out of you today. But no, he was demonic yesterday. Excited to watch more of him. And it's going to be a tough matchup against these ARs. Draza, Abuza playing so well. Abuza dropped like a 40 bomb to kick things off the map one yesterday, and he'll look to get right back to work. On screen, Simp, who's been, lackluster for his numbers over the past month, but a couple solid maps yesterday, and he'll look to light it up. So far, FaZe in control of mid-map and starting to rack up a little bit.
Already a great start for FaZe. You give up 11 seconds, but you get boot control, you flip the map, you have them spawning in the top left. And Abuza and Draz, it just feels like they get so much better on land. Now, Hardpoint has been lights out. Abuza was a monster yesterday, plus 30 in the series. He starts off 4-0. And well, 3 kills in the feed here for Falcons at the right time. Big rotation towards B2.
And you'll see them trying to do that a lot both sides. But usually if you're spawning back green, that is not where you want to be really for any Hardpoint outside maybe the last one. But even then you can get beat from the front. So try to avoid that trap. They get out of it beautifully with some big kills. Abuza tries to get a pick, taking a route will be 04. We'll see what the timing's going to be like for him. We hop over to his POV, looking to get you 2. Well, there's the second. Comes in a little delay, but that'll be 3 straight for him after the 0-3 start. FaZe battle back into the point.
Yeah, it's a big 2 though, right? I mean, you would have had a lot of room with top hotel control on 0-4. Now you're just right back into it. It's still the first P2, so no trophies. So immediate pressure here from Falcons, but Simp, he whips out an extra M15. Abuza lines up double headies. This guy locked in.
Whoever hit the stun over the top sets him up to get the second kill. Beautiful job of staying down, playing his life. Trust your teammate, trust the tax to connect, and they do.
And that all starts with the 0-4 route, right? It's not through the middle of the map. It's not through Delhi. He goes all the way through the P5 into top blue on that flank to give the FaZe the lead.
No, I mean, I think last year you talked about him being one of the more underrated players in the league. This year, making a statement, one of the best playmakers in the league. Simp gets you 2 to start, triple and positive. It goes Draza out the gate. Pressure now from Falcons after the pick from Alluka. They're trying to get something behind this, and they do. Alluka doing it all. That's another break, and that's another situation probably for FaZe where a little bit of better hold, and you're looking at like an 80-point advantage.
Yeah, it's just early in the hard points, right? We saw it at the P2. We see it again there, but they have been so good at the breaks, firing right back. But Alluka leading the way at 9 and 7 behind that triple. You have the spawns for P4 if you are FaZe, so everything's all right.
Listen, Joe and I live like a half mile from each other. We go on very romantic walks. I think over the past 7 years, over the CDL, we have had a talk about FaZe Hardpoint and why it's bad. It doesn't make sense to us a million times. This might be the first time where their hardpoint looks like their best mode.
Yeah, and when we talk about their search and showdown really making sense.
Yeah.
So it's always one or the other.
It's the upside down with this team. But all right, let's get to next. Early setup will be there for FaZe. Pressure to Fountain leads the more. A massive win from Abuza, though, to alleviate some of the pressure.
Does this guy have right now? Abuza is on point. 0-4 gonna fly out. And this is what they need. Can they find some space early on a hold?
And this is where this Zaza duo, I mean, they've been terrific over the last several lanes. They have been absolutely lights out, and you're getting that kind of performance from them on a map where you need it, like Scar, with a lot of long-range fights. Flawless hold so far for FaZe, but there is pressure through the back. Going to disrupt a little bit of this time. Falcons going to be trying to get in. Simp trying to take a route, not prepared for Alluka all the way back. And that'll be 3 dead. That'll be Falcons in to get the break a little bit later this time, but they get the break.
Yeah, they get the break, right? So it's keeping them in the game. You give up the back spawns if you are FaZe. That allows Falcons to just have 4 players there, win the 4 versus 2. Now on this rotation, things finally looking good early in the hill here for the Riyadh Falcons. The only player that is out is Draza. He's going to try to get to his teammates and help them out. And well, Cellium, he's going to get caught off guard. So now you are trying to go quick.
It's like the Falcons flip the script and start to get a little early setup in some of these hard points, which they finally do here. Where the FaZe finally hold these early setups and blow this lead wide open. Falcons have stayed around, now down 20, solid hold here at last. Before the playmaker, trying to make plays. 2 will go down for Falcons. Abuza and Simp looking to push together. They've already got in. Still 30 healthy seconds left to earn here, and he's going to send him right out into the action as he's finding multis.
I thought that was going to be the triple, but Kismet there responds with a double behind the nade. And that is what you want from Simp, right? Get forward, catch them while they're tossing those nades. But again, there's a lot of control here for FaZe, but Falcons continue to fight. This is what we see so often here on Scar.
First set of rotations about to be done, and we'll see what changes really come in this second set. It feels to me like FaZe probably should have a more significant lead based on how that first set went. Falcons now a chance to do a little more damage here as we get into the second P1. Cellium set up inside. He was shooting yesterday.
Yeah, you hear the early trophies going down, and last time we were at the P1, it was an early flip. So Exit's gonna pick this up. He's gonna find Abuza. Complete map control here for Falcons. They are cashing it. Draws, backs all the way up. He knows the pressure going to be there, but Alluka is ripping. Leading the team with 16-0-4, trying to fight back.
Falcons starting to heat up.
I mean, it's
basically a tie game in this map 1, but yet this has been an incredible P1. Trophies in the second set, obviously gonna make it a bit easier, and they are doing damage with it. 2 are going to fall. Pressure to Cellium now into point. We're going to finesse, but too many people in front of them to deal with. So FaZe get in with about 15 to 20 remaining on it. Have position now for P2. Everyone from Falcons pretty much coming off a spawn. Key gunfight's going to be in transition, all going the way of FaZe so far. going to be in a good spot as this pops, unless they drop down.
And you're starting to see, right? The pink arrows are going back and forth. That Simp on the hill, just making sure there's no weird split spawns. FaZe, they don't over-address and try to take blue control, but now they do as soon as the hill pops, and it comes down to a 1 versus 1. Kid's just going to play for the cutoffs, trusting his teammates to deal with the one player on the hill, and they do just that. Great teamwork out of Falcons.
Another early break in for Falcons, still looking for their first lead really of the game from the opening 11 seconds, but looking to get back into one here. They got the setup, pressure to FaZe, now to try and break. Exit's POV as he looks to lock it down with his teammates. Would love to have a sub for this engagement, not gonna matter. Stun hits and he is going to just get laid out. The tax and P2 have been on point for FaZe, that's too easy.
I mean, just unreal teamwork. You set up the pinch maybe from Simp, but he gets traded, but it is the other 3. The stuns, the nades on point, now 0-4. He's got some room to work with.
I thought he was dead.
And again, you just sort of look at the map, a multi-kill comes in, FaZe though gonna rotate.
They'll be ahead on rotation, pushed up real far, will be Simp. AR out, well, Cellium's gonna pop up and lay him out, so. Now him and Draza, look at it, 20 and 23, they are leading the way. Honestly, subs right there with them. Slaying margin there for FaZe, but the lead hasn't built out to what they'd like it based on how the early hard points went. Awkward one for Draza as he drops.
I mean, what a plan to sell. How is he still alive? He is so difficult to take down. That is what we always hear on 4 in a row. He's able to find that triple. And again, another scenario where you're thinking if FaZe cash in here, they run away with the game.
That's like
but that is what he does.
Probably like 5 hard points now, or yeah, they could maybe not run away, but at least build a little bit more of a cushion. They have not been able to find that at all.
Yeah, no cushion right now.
Back within 10, go Falcons. 15 remaining in the hard point. The spree for Cellium continuing for now. He's on 5 straight, will finally drop. It's another multi from Abuza. He has been the fryer. Exited into the mix. Awkward sequence there, close range. He's going to drop the Simp, but will be traded out now by Alluka.
It finally feels like you're going to have an early setup here if you are Falcons on position. They may not know. You can see Exit, he's going to pick up the back door, and it may come down to this 1 versus 1. Yeah, they thought they had everything covered, but Simp with a split out towards Motel gives them the opening they need.
He's got info on 3. Coming to his teammates where it's going to be coming from. Alluka puts him down, though, with the AR at range. Big kills now for Falcons, but Abuza still inside the point. The stun is going to hit, but the help is going to be there. Simp's going to spawn in the back and be able to reinforce quickly. Now right over to Draza in the action. It's Falcons for now. Hold. Simp will clean it up at 23 and 21, and they'll look to retain this final 20 seconds. And they're ahead on the other side of the map as well.
And well, actually, he's going to go for this, but FaZe are going to be watching that. I think that's a mistake from Exit. He's already white wall, so he feels like he has to commit to the final 20. But they already watch that because they spawn their teammates out. But it's still a tie game. This FaZe is going to be setting up for this B5.
Falcons last time, able to break pretty early at the P5. This time, nobody really close. Now the pressure's going to come to Shrug. 0-4, he's able to take that. Look how far you are pushed up plane side. Draza just ripping right now, a massive double. And this has been the best setup FaZe have had, and while they're finally cashing in.
Yeah, I mean, just so much map control, teamwork on point, and then you get the individual skill shown there from Draz. He has been so good on land all year long, but here comes Falcons. Jump of the NPC, starting to hit. That's going to be 3 dead, all 4 dead, and they still fight.
It's just a question when the break comes. Is it going to be early? Is it going to be midway through? FaZe have not been able to really get a full hold. The break has always been there for Falcons. 20 or so seconds remaining. They can get this right back towards the tie game, or can they? FaZe coming with the pressure. The trade is on point there from Simp. He gets a double to try and get the time. Cell's looking for the trade, but at this point, Simp's back to full HP, so he's going to reach out, but Cell will deal with it. Layering mid-map are FaZe. We've got a tight one.
Yeah, but that 3-piece there from Simp, not only does it give them some extra time, it sets them up here for the P1. Right, you have white wall control, you're in the hill. Abuza's able to find that in a bit of an off angle. And what I saw last time here for Falcons, this is their big money hole. Now they're gonna need to break to try and win this map 1.
They've been breaking all map long. Can they break again? 0-4 wants no part of it. Exton can't find the angle. Simp tucked away up close and personal. Gets it done with the AR. Snaps out for a second. He's turned it up at 31 and 25. 15 points for the map 1 win. Their hard point has been sensational, and they continue to do it here. 0-4 on the other side. Simp at 0-4, the 1-2 punch to maybe close this out. He finally drops it. There's a team kill. No one can get near it. FaZe, hold on, and close out the map 1. I lied. Now they do. I think there's ample opportunity for improvement, for nerdy spots, for opening nades. Into the action we go as Falcons Well, bully ball right on to B. All four are going to get there, play around the quick plan. FaZe with a 2-2 spread. Pressure on them now to retake 4 versus 4. No trophies, so Exton happy to get away with his life post-plant.
Yeah, do you have a smoke there for FaZe? Just put the pressure. There you go. You're going to hear that go down. So just the threat of somebody being on that, but Alluka did not find that first blood. Simp there quickly for the trade, but 28 on the clock. And well, Draz, he was thinking about hopping that, but Cell with the double should secure the round, and there we go. Exton, he was all
right away.
That is a very deep smoke down there by FaZe. They're trying to find a lot of information, and well, they're going to catch out Cell. And Buza on the board. But just due to that rock push, they know where Falcons are coming from. The only player that maybe they have a question mark on now is going to be Exton in that number 8.
FaZe did a good job trading it out. Again, good job trading it out. They'll retain numbers. 2v1. The SMG duo up against Exton. This is a moment you don't want to let slip to him, because he will be roaring, and that could turn everything around. He is the lightning plug for this team. And well, takes a couple of shots into 44. Back down for now. FaZe going to wrap this out, work on the plan.
That is a big nade if that connects. Just going to be a little bit short. So bomb going to go down, and now you're going to know a post-plant setup if you are FaZe. This is when things get difficult.
He wants to go off the tag. Well, good luck with that heading. Good luck with that one. That is, we don't see a ton of plants out there, but there are some gnarly spots. Falcons a little bit of a different setup this time through. Not an all-out hit onto B quickly to get the plant in, but a little more delay, but the result will be the same with the plant at least. Alluka able to trade that out to Simp, got the first blood. Now we back down to this 3 versus 3. See if FaZe can retake, the Falcons can hold. Draz is going to find one, but again, both teams trading pretty effectively.
And now all down to Alluka, 1 versus 2. He has no idea if they are on that bomb, so he's going to have to get back to it quickly. Finds the MPC, but only 15 in the clip. Well, that number is going to go down. He's going to get spotted, just no information. Well, FaZe, they stick to their guns. They play for that retake. Starts with that first blood from Simp.
Traded pretty effectively until they didn't. FaZe back on offense. And well, the nades will hit 04 with the opener. He's on 4 straight. We don't see a ton of this, but quickly out. Over towards A. Kid's gonna look for the timing through small door, able to do that, and that's a frustrating one for FaZe. You give him a free pick, numbers even.
Yeah, I think they just don't see him when they're crossing through, and now all of a sudden this is a 1 versus 2 for Simp. Kismet, though, he's got his back. Can Cell find 3 in the round? Or can Simp clutch this up?
1 versus 1 now. Bring around the Rosie, damage is in. Simp is hunting, Kismet tuck tail and out.
And this could be a very long 1 versus 1. We still have 40 seconds on the clock. But just gonna opt for the plan, trust his gut.
Big time moment. 1v1, guesses wrong, gets cut down. Kismet with a clutch. Looking for an opening. Well, they're playing kind of for the FaZe pressure. FaZe is taking a lot of space, got a ton of information now. In 04, back-to-back rounds, able to hit a nade. Now, I mean, you're just hoping you don't give away a freebie and keep numbers.
It's just a question of when are 04 and Simp gonna go. You saw them drooping up, and this is what we were trying to talk about, that tandem playing together, working off one another. Not solo challenge, they're always now together on the map.
Yeah, and it was really a search and destroy that felt like a little weird. I know 04 is the playmaker, but just sometimes a little bit of follow-up can be the difference. Ooh. Knife just a little bit short.
They just go to that sort of default B. And while Simp is just running at him, Cell's gonna back all the way through, but that opens up the bomb site, so we're gonna have a classic 4-on-4 retake over towards B.
Simp back to full. Bomb plant is through. Everybody on FaZe now backing up. Where's the opening come from Falcons? Simp attack to 63. Tough gunfight against the AR there. Smoke though, making it kind of chaotic. Draza's gonna get caught trying to take a route. Freebie now for Alluka. Alluka finds another. Kismet looking to close it out. They picked apart this setup, and that is too easy. Falcons looking great on the retake.
Yeah, similar to when Falcons plan to be that.
Right into the mix we go. Simp with the first blood. Draza with the follow-up.
And this is a different Simp too, right? We kind of talked about 04 being the opener. That is 2 rounds in a row where he is just running down B, taking that first bar gunfight, well, backing them down, and that time getting the first blood.
He looked a little different than map 1 that he has these past couple weeks, honestly. Yeah. Seems like the swagger's there. Alluka trying to turn the tides, but not loving his fight. Kismet is a snail.
I mean, Dra's just waiting, right? Just, is he gonna check the bomb? And well, just, this is a long play.
A very deadly snap! Surprise!
Keeps them in this round, so 2 versus 3. But the big thing, they have to get this bomb down. When do FaZe want to go? Looks like they are grouping up. Timing could be on point for them, and well, it will be. Simp's like, follow me again, I will put them down. Again, on that weak side of the map. So that play from him just not working out. So now 3 versus 4, and well, Falcons, they have the right idea. They know where this push is coming from. You have back to exit all the way up. 0-4, they'll go in for the trade, and well, you're into a 2-on-2.
These two are playing together. They're joined at the hip, and well, they may not win the round, but you can see they're finding success. Abu's able to find it 1 versus 1 now.
That snail, he was there.
Yeah, found the snail this time around, huh? Oh, 2 versus 1, I'm faded. 45 seconds to go. Alluka. What a terrific kickoff to his career at Champs goes yesterday. A little bit more of a difficult task here.
Yeah, he's just hoping they catch them on the bomb plant, right? That is when he is going to be his most advantageous position to win this clutch. It's just which bombs are they going towards?
Is the timing going to be great? One turned their head, but he slipped through. Oh, I thought, and then, or just avoid utility.
Well, yeah, he throws that smoke.
In.
Yeah, throws that smoke. They don't have a trophy. He just kind of baits it, and then the nades come through. But here is another retake. But it looks like Falcons, they might want to go quick towards that A side of the map. I mean, look at how much they have given up on the bottom side.
Gets on it. Halfway there. Able to find the kill. Not going to finish it. Backs off it. They find the kills. They're clutching up. They're able to do it. Got scary for a second. That plank out to about 3/4, I think. Or
I think the Alluka nade ends up helping you.
Pressure now coming out towards A. Exit's going to be here. Well, buys lonesome for a moment. Cell, though, able to get a big pick. Nice first blood as he's on 9. Cell shooting right now, nearly able to find a second in the round.
And I think that's why you see so many times on attack, they try to take that spot, right? The mid-stairs. Just such an important position to pivot between both bombs. Well, Cell, once he gets to that heady, he is so darn good. But another 2 versus 4 here for the Zaza duo.
Oh, Luka's not allowing it to happen. All to Abuza. Too much to deal with. Will get dropped. Falcons back-to-back rounds, and we're going all the way to an 11.
And that is just a chess match.
Going to be a good old-fashioned meet and greet. Up over the top goes Simp, able to backslide and stay up. Shots exchanged on both sides, but we're going to stick it.
It's so much info gained from Simp, and well, bomb's going to go down, but Falcons are here, and what a hero trophy that is. Because I do not think 0-4 gets out with his life. The smoke is down, the pre-fire is there, but here we go.
The retake is on. They are hunting as a group. FaZe pretty split.
And watch that number 3. 0-4 is trying to find the route. And on the other side, it's going to be Kismet.
2 versus 2 now. 20 seconds to go. Pressure on Falcons. They got to find the kills. They got to find them soon. 0-4 still on his route. Simp still hunting. They've been the hard carries, both in double digits. 0-4 popping up. 0-4 at least getting 1 versus 1.
Done.
Simply no time. It is done. FaZe ice up behind the SMG duo. They're up 2-0.
And well, Vegas
when he's shooting fantastic. It looks smooth from his POV. The timing will be on point. The pinch is in. The pressure is forward. Last players going to be 0-4 and Simp to try and deal with this. The heroes of the search and destroy look to make the plays on defense. Simp able to get the first one. EMP swirling away at half HP. Still looking for an opening, and well, 0-4 and Simp are allowing it to happen.
Yeah, next is just trying to bait this, right? Trying to spread them out. Where am I going with this thing? But finally, he does get caught. They just never really had top green control, so just allows FaZe quickly to peek on over. And well, defense strong for both of our squads so far.
Yeah, both teams with a couple of, quote-unquote chances. Neither delivering yet, but now this is a real big one. 0-4 going to be way ahead again, just trying to get EMP forward. No exit there for the 2-piece this time to stall it out, but it's not there. Looking for the opening. 0-4 finding the kills. He's able to get you 2. Exit, I lied to you. Exit does get a double again. Just a little bit later, he clutches up. They hold on.
They want to fly, but having to deal with Cellium up top. Blue just allows Exit to get there in time. But immediately, FaZe right back to it. Another 3 dead. Can you hold on again? if you are Cellium and the Falcons, not gonna happen. They take it to B.
Yeah, actually, not able to spot up in time to maybe get a double for you again. Score finally through.
But maybe a counter.
It has been relentless pressure from FaZe so far. It is still in the FaZe spawn. EMP topside, Xnid finding the angle, able to win the fight. There's a counter score here, another double for Xnid. 6 of his 8 through doubles, nobody home, we're tied up 1-1. We head to the bottom side where FaZe has got 2 in position.
Yeah, always have to be careful delaying that over towards A early in the map, right up to a nade, and that's
Back for Falcons, up 2-1 with 50 to go on this side.
Well, difference is the efficiency on the attacks, right? You have had plenty of opportunities if you are FaZe. Only 2 really for Falcons, and they put both of them through as Xnid starting to find flow.
They're always coming in pairs for the young man. Looking to put forward another pair. Info on several, finessing top green, a wild one that Simp is able to walk away with, and then Simp finesses away for Traza to come in for the help onto Kismet. 25 to go. It's FaZe trying to even this up, but it's another multi from Falcons that break up the FaZe pressure.
Well, now it's just a fight for the last EMP possession. Still 10 seconds before that clock gets down to 0. Zell gonna pick up the long route on draws, and now it's just a question, is either team really gonna go for this?
You get a scoop, you're able to stay up. Xnid will drop. One last chance here for Falcons. There's a team kill on the side of FaZe. Pistol will finish another opportunity here. That's where all of his kills come in pairs.
Yeah, well, I think Abuzi's just trying to cheat there, right? You have 04 who's already up towards top green. He's just trying to get EMP over towards that side of the map. He's thinking Xnid just is going to play his life and back down. But that is not the case. But Simp somehow is able to slip through the cracks. You have a lot of forward position, and now you have to be worried because there is nobody there. Xnid is inside a deli. You get the Tom Abuza right to that EMP. The top goal scorer in the league adds another one to the tally.
This time, one chance, one score. 17 or 18 in that first half. On the back foot, go Falcons again. The spot from Alluka pays off. Dials in a triple.
And I feel like all his multis have kind of jumped from positions like that. He gets to a corner, plays patient, and then just pounces at the right time. And now here is the opportunity. Can you get through? It's Abuza from up top. It's going to be a 3. Then make it all 4. I mean, it's triple after a triple. He's on 7 in a row. Scores, has the hell score.
Bottom. And just like the first 2 maps, no one able to find any kind of significant separation in this. Xnid trying to be a playmaker. Xnid is shooting right now, but he will eventually be traded out. The other side, 04's got pushed up in 1-on-1-on-1. This is the cue to go. Cellium's completely and utterly out of the play. He'll get that kill. It's not going to matter. You need a god nade. It's not going to hit. What just happened?
I mean, Cell's just out of the play, right? Again, 04 just kind of cheats the cut. He's able to push. Trying to keep that in their control, but is taken down.
FaZe deal with the pressure. They'll be able to fan out the map a bit. Alluka's set up plain side.
Well, you have to be careful here. Everybody is really motel side here for Falcons, and if FaZe just go up top, this might be a score. Yeah, they're just gonna go again. You have 2 players taking routes, and I think Falcons, they're just gonna get caught out again.
Traza had to win 1-1-on-1 against Alluka, and it's a
tough spot, all the pressure. Over to Falcons.
Trying to pull the pants back up and maybe make the plays late. It was sensational individual moments from Alluka that led to some of their scores. EMP is still topside. Simp gets 3, and Simp man called game. Pops a triple to hold.
But even that scenario, right? You have so much forward pressure. You're going for spawn kills. Someone has to find that objective. Somebody help out Tiz.
Back to mid-map we go. Simp on 32. He has had a series and he continues to dance. Nearly fries another one off the wall jump, but the fact is the pressure is here. That's another score. That's the dagger. FaZe 10 seconds from a 3-0 and a guaranteed top 3. No repeat of the top 6 in the past 2 years. This time they make it on. FaZe with a big dub, 3-0. Trophy. It's Simp, but he's on stage.
Vegas makes some noise because he's back! We got Simp and FaZe Vegas going into the top 3. We'll see them in the winners finals tomorrow. Simp, how does it feel to solidify another top 3 here at Champs and to really play like yourself? I feel like it's been a while since we've seen you pop off like that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like the whole narrative's been a little gassed. I feel like I had one bad Champs personally. I mean, I've been nasty, honestly, all year long. Obviously, I had the bad series against LAT last event, but, you know, shit happens. But I'm feeling great this event. Obviously, we 3-0'd there. Made it to, you know, tomorrow, which is great. And, I mean, personally, I'm feeling fucking fantastic, so.
I mean, Vegas, did he look good to you guys? Now, one thing that, you know, you guys, especially like when it comes down to the series, you know, your S&Ds, you guys been trying to just polish them up, get them right where they need to be. The round 11, man, what was going on through your mind here on that last map to be able to close that one out so you guys didn't have to have this even series where they had some hope?
I mean, off the rip, you know, I'm the math guy, so I'm counting up the deaths. I'm making sure we valve into defense. That takes priority once it goes round 11. After that, I mean, you know, who knows what happens round 11, honestly. I mean, shit just happens.
I mean, you got a great plant. The trophy came in to save a life, and you guys really had a great
shout out my trophy players, man. Shout out my trophy players.
Shout out to trophy players, indeed, man, because without them, rounds
there'd be a lot of names without those
different.
trophies, man.
Now, you know, next, we're about to figure out who you guys are going to play, and I'm pretty sure for you, it doesn't matter who you're going to play on this stage. I mean, you guys have been constantly evolving throughout the season, and this is the one that matters the most. But, you know, we got all the fans here in Vegas. Everybody's ready to cheer you guys on. The FaZe fans are ecstatic to see how you guys been playing. What do you want to say to them as you guys get ready for the Winners Finals?
Hey, everyone here that supports us here for the event, we appreciate y'all. I got a good feeling about this event. I mean, personally, I'm fucking frying, and I think we're gonna be back at this event, so appreciate y'all being here.
You heard it here from the man himself. He's feeling good. Keep your faith in them, all right? That's gonna do it for me and Chris on the stage. Other Chris, take it away.
Thank you very much, Guy Blaze. I want to put like a priest collar on this dude. He is handing out some sermons tonight. Let's take a look here at what FaZe just accomplished, because you are now guaranteed top